Ready, start. As per response to an RTI inquiry from Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, towards the end of 2022-23, there were 10,46,163 claim cases pending throughout the country before the tribunals. Full stop. The number of cases increased from 9,09,166 towards the end of 2019-20, full stop, meaning thereby that there was an increase of 1,36,997 cases in a span of 3 years, full stop. This is besides the fact that large number of cases are regularly filed and decided, full stop. It is a matter of common knowledge that large number of motor accident cases are settled in lok adalats at the stage of tribunal and some percentage at the appeal level, full stop. In the lok adalat recently held in the Supreme Court, some matters were disposed of, full stop. As per the practice now followed, the cases in which insurance companies are held liable to indemnify the insured and pay compensation to the claimants, the amount is calculated and the same is either deposited by these companies in the tribunal or in some small percentage of cases, transferred in the accounts of the claimants, if directed by the tribunal in the award, full stop. Some of the companies are quick in depositing the compensation, whereas some take time, full stop. In some cases, there may be intimation to the claimants regarding the deposit of the amount with the tribunal, whereas in some there is no notice, full stop. The fact remains that these are the awards, which are not challenged, full stop. After the amount of compensation is deposited before the tribunal, when the claimants come to know about the same, they need to move an application for withdrawal of the same, full stop. Certainly, such an application will take some time in processing, as the amount, which was deposited in the treasury has to be withdrawn from there, full stop. On an average, the entire process takes about 15 to 20 days, full stop. Besides this, there may be delay in filing such application due to lack of knowledge of deposit, full stop. This process is besides the expenses to be incurred by the claimants, full stop. It is also a matter of common knowledge that with the increase in income level, the amount of compensation awarded by the tribunal runs into lakhs of rupees and in some cases crores, full stop. The aforesaid process will certainly result in loss of interest to the claimants for those 15 to 20 days and more in some cases, where the claimants had no knowledge about deposit of amount, full stop. The process of aforesaid disbursement by the tribunal has its own risks of error or omission, especially considering the huge amount involved therein, full stop. Still, there may be cases where the amount may remain with the tribunal because of lack of knowledge to the claimant and slash or non-withdrawal thereof, full stop. Apparently, no uniform practice is followed regarding deposit of the amount before the tribunal, namely whether the amount will remain in government treasury or will be transferred in bank to be kept in interest bearing fixed deposit, so that claimants do not suffer on account of interest for any delay in disbursement after deposit in tribunal, full stop. This is an era of technology, where now artificial intelligence is taking over, full stop. For conducting any bank transactions, earlier we had to visit the bank branch in person, and that too within the banking hours, full stop. Now all transactions can be affected 24 into 7, either sitting in the office or at home or even on mobile, while on the move, full stop. Practically, the bank is in your mobile, full stop. Even checks deposited in the banks for local clearance used to take couple of days, full stop. The outstation checks took weeks together, full stop. Now, debits and credits in the accounts are instant with the help of technology, full stop. Our country has done wonders in digital payment transactions, full stop. As per the website of Ministry of Finance, Government of India, starting in the financial year 2013-14 from 220 crores, the transactions have increased to 18,592 crores in the financial year 2023-24, full stop. The value of the transaction has grown from rupees 952 lakh crores to rupees 3658 lakh crores, full stop. Unified payment interface within bracket UPI bracket close is an indigenous developed digital payment system, which is easy to operate on a mobile, full stop. The UPI transactions have grown from 92 crores in the financial year 2017-18 to 13,116 crores in the financial year 2023-24 at CAGR 7 of 129%, full stop. The UPI transactions are likely to cross 20,000 crores in the financial year 2024-25, full stop.